There.
Yeah, I
All
did.
right. Once again, welcome to One African Mission. I'm here once again with my colleagues. We are Africans, and then unfortunately we found ourselves out of the continent of Africa. So I want to once again find out from my brothers here about the possibility of we uniting ourselves, because we all know that we are coming from the richest continent in the world. But unfortunately, because of our lack of unity, the resources of Africa is not benefiting us. So welcome to One Africa Mission. My brothers, welcome to One Africa Mission. Yeah. So, bro, the last time we had this conversation, a lot of you agree that unity would be good for us. But unfortunately, we'll have a lot to do if we want to unite the continent of Africa. Brother Gerard, I'm starting from you. What do you think about the continent? What can we do? Do you think we can unite Africa? Yeah.
Brother, this question, Africa can never be united.
Why do you think like that? Why do you think so?
Because where I'm from, from Nigeria, so our leaders are corrupt.
Yeah.
Our leaders' children are corrupt. Our leaders' cousins are corrupt. So Africa can't be united. Because at the end of the day, our leaders, when they retire and all that, they pass it on to their kids. Their kids pass it on to their grandchildren.
Okay.
And so on and so forth.
So because of the leaders.
Yeah.
But do you think a united Africa can benefit us though?
Of course.
Yeah.
It can benefit everyone,
Yeah.
It can benefit us because, we have a lot of resources. So, but at the end of the day, I don't see it being possible. Especially in my country, for example.
You don't think a united Africa is possible?
No, it's not
Bro,
possible.
what do you think, in your opinion?
I support him.
You support him?
Yeah, I just feel like African leaders are too corrupt.
Yeah.
And even apart from the fact that they are too corrupt,
the
Western world does not even want us to come together.
But must we allow, most of the time we say that the Western world wouldn't want us to come together. But are we not human beings just like the Western world? Why must we allow them to dictate?
But they are the ones that dictate everything.
But why must we allow them to dictate?
Because our leaders are their boys. Yeah. Our leaders collect money from them, watch all these grants, US aid, all these things.
But do we need that? With all the resources that we have?
If you are saying we don't need it, how would the leaders make money if they don't accept
with our resources?
They don't. You are talking like this based on the fact that you want progress.
Yeah.
Those guys don't want progress.
Their leaders.
They don't care about you. They want their own money.
They won't always make you come to them.
Simple.
All right.
So that's why they
so what the brothers are saying is that because of our leaders, the unity of Africa will be really almost impossible. Brother Kwame, what do you think? Your opinion?
No, I totally agree with my brothers, because the question is, should Africa unite?
Yeah.
Totally, 100%.
Yeah.
If Africa is to unite, everything is going to work out perfectly for us. Because we're gonna be like the richest if we have united. Like we're already the richest, but we're going to see the benefit, the riches
our resources.
Of our resources. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, can Africa unite?
Yeah.
No.
You think we can never unite?
No. Because, like he said, our leaders, they are like the Europeans or like the Western world. They are their boys. You get what I mean?
But we thinking like if we can come together, we will not be their boys anymore. Because you should remember that they intentionally divided us in Berlin. Yeah. In the Berlin conference, they went to Berlin and divide us so that we will continue to be their boys. So if for me and you to stop being their boys, then we have to do something about it. And then we think that the unity of Africa is the only way we can bring an end to the control of the continent of Africa. True. Bro, what do you think? What's your opinion on that?
Personally, I think it kind of starts within us, the citizen. I don't solely blame everything on the leaders.
Correct.
Do you understand? Because they say if you go to Rome, do what the Romans did.
Yeah.
If you travel outside your country and you come to another man's land, you try to obey the laws.
Yeah.
The question is, if you are in your country, would you obey the laws?
Will you do the same thing?
You see a red traffic light, you want to cross.
Yeah.
However, if somebody comes here and is also like giving away gifts, I know my people, someone will take one and put in the car and come and say, I didn't get
I
some.
didn't get some. Yeah.
But the honesty
Yeah.
within ourselves,
Yeah.
honesty is not there.
Mm.
So the issue of corruption is true,
Yeah.
but who becomes the corrupt person?
Yeah. So okay.
It starts from the basis.
From the basis.
Yes.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Let us vote for somebody and let the person go.
Bro,
up.
you said you coming from Nigeria, you think like we are all Africans here. So what role can we play to see a better Africa? Because if like your energy, your knowledge, your everything is not benefiting the continent of Africa, what can we do so that we here, our knowledge, whatever the experience that we have, we can use it for the good of Africa? What can we do as a contribution to the improvement of our continent?
Me, to be honest with you, like, you know, especially from here, we in the West, like, we're Africans, but we can't do anything from here. And at the end of the day, like, you know, my country, for example, you know, people are suffering now.
Yeah, the whole continent of Africa, people are suffering.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I'm speaking for, like, you know, because I know, what I know about Nigeria, for example, people are suffering. And at the end of the day, like, you know, the suffer has gotten so deep to the extent that, you know, no matter what you do, like, you know, you can't help everybody, you see. So, like, you know, what people are interested in is, you know, what they are going to benefit, you know, the money. They are not interested in, you know, progress. Now, everybody, their mindset is just like,
corrupted.
you know, their mindset.
So it's not only our leaders who are corrupted.
No, it's not only our leaders.
Yeah.
It's not, but it's our leaders that are pushing, because let's use, for example, now the Nigerian election. You know, we wanted a good president, someone that can make a difference. But at the end of the day, like, you know, because Nigeria is already corrupt, and you yourself, you know, Tinubu is the one that owns Nigeria.
So we go put for.
Yeah. So, like, you know, they rigged the election, and, you know, he won the election. And now look at Nigeria is in a terrible state. Even Buhari's regime itself was even better. You see, because all the hooligans, all the touts, everybody are his boys. You know, so, like, you know, what can you do when he owns, like, you know, Nigeria? What can you do now? You can't do anything.
An individual old man is owning Nigeria.
Yes, he owns Nigeria, and he owns all the people in Nigeria too.
So we are saying that, like, example like America, they have 50 states. Yeah. We are saying that if Africa were to be united, we have one president. We will not have this kind of what we have. Maybe Nigeria, somebody is taking the elections and giving it to somebody. You have to be a puppet before you become a leader. So we are saying that, like, if Africa were to be united, all these kind of problems, we will solve it. So what can we do? Okay, you all agree that we cannot unite. So what can we do to unite the continent? What can we do? Solutions.
For me, I feel like the only thing we can do is something like this.
Just keep talking about it.
Just talk to people, enlighten them, make them know what is happening.
Education.
But I feel like it's going to take a very long time, because we Africans, like, for example, we are Nigerians, you guys are Ghanaians and everything. We are just talking based on the fact that, okay, because we play football together, we are friends. But the whole of Africa, we don't even like each other to start with.
Yeah, but we don't always like each other.
We don't always talk about
unite.
the fact that a part of the West is racist and everything. Even in Africa, we are probably more racist than these guys.
Tribalism.
You go somewhere, you see people saying, this one is Nigeria, I don't want to go near him. This one is from
He's
this
from
country.
Cameroon,
Even
I don't
it
want
happens
to.
in Nigeria that they
Yeah,
say,
even within
this guy
ourselves.
is from another
This
country,
tribe.
he's from Niger. No. I want to go to my brother. You get, so it's going to take a long time.
So there's a lot of division
But
among us.
let's just keep talking, you know.
So,
Do
bro,
what-
do you
do
think,
what-
like, based on our tribal differences, do you think we can put tribalism aside and unite for our collective good?
Everything is possible, you know what I mean? Everything is possible if we have, like, one mind, you know what I mean? And that's the issue now. Because, like you said, even within the country,
Within
ourselves as Africans, some people, there's division.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just said, this guy is from Niger. No,
But the people who are ruling over us, they are divided. They are not one. But when it comes to dealing with us, they come together. So what can we also do to put aside our differences and then unite? Because, like, if we are in Nigeria, we see ourselves as different tribes. But when we go outside of Africa, nobody cares about our tribes. They deal with us the same thing. So what can we do to put aside those tribal differences and come together for our collective good?
That's what I'm saying. Echo the message, like we're doing now. Echo the message. You know.
So it's
just
all
keep
about enlightenment,
education. Just, you know, you keep speaking about it. Keep speaking. Like he said, it's going to take a very, very long time. It's not like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. It's gonna take a very, very long time.
But at the end of the day, unity will be a good thing for us.
Oh, always. Unity will be
All
the
right,
best
so
thing
let's
for Africa.
continue enlightening our people. Let's continue speaking about the unity of our continent, because at the end of the day, whatever challenges that we have, whatever tribal differences that we have, when we go outside of Africa, the people who are ruling over us, they don't care about our tribe. All that they want to do is divide and continue to rule over us. Let's come together, put aside our differences, and then unite the continent of Africa for our collective good. Bros, I thank you all for coming around. Yeah, thank you for the time. I really